will be... Bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Pelicans make the trip in for this one. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Coming in off the road, the Pistons are back in Detroit for this game.
Look, the home fans get an opportunity here to see their team during this long homestand.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Here's Reza Shea following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Shot clock at 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now, here's Brown. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Back to Poole, and they call an illegal screen here.
Another whistle, and he's got to be careful with his foul situation.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Porzingis. Odin deciding where to go with it. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Now Reza Shea. Richardson for 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Yeah, that was $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, I'll give him 50 cents.
No one near Odin as he lets it fly. Misses the 3. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thanks, David. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Here's Clark, and it's sent back by Odom. Richardson outside. Pass to Holland. Here's Risacher. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And New Orleans pushing it up now.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here is Poole. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Here's Odom. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Jordan with the bounce pass. Clark right side. Poole with no one around. That three off the mark. The Pistons trail and taken away by Brown. Pass to Howard. And it's Risacher with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Odom. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Odom's got his second bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Detroit with another turnover here.
Substitution on the floor.
There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Brooks outside. Tries the spin move. Russell. Risacher with the steal. And stolen by Russell. .32 seconds left in the first quarter. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, there's not a lot of spots, at least in the last couple years, that we've seen that Russell is not confident in firing it from.
Stolen by Brooks. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And it's Russell missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Porzingis at his size, that time impressive on the move.
They set the screen. Russell, no luck. Tie game in Detroit. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Oh, getting to the rim with ease. Lamar Odom, the lefty, with the finish.
Here's Brooks. Nothing on the board. Russell, no luck. Now, here's Holmes. Here's Quintman. No good on the triple. Here's Russell. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And the Pelicans with possession here. Russell looking around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Pass to Klintman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pistons?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Some changes for New Orleans. Here's Poole. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Substitution on the floor.
Just 5 on the clock. There's the lob to Brown. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. The Pistons shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Now here's Williams. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Out to Bridges. Hands it from downtown. Bridges got the lead up to 7 now for Detroit.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Pelicans trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Rebounded by Holmes.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Klintman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwight Howard. The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
1:46 left in the first half. Pass to Poole. From outside the arc. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Talk about some confidence. Jordan Poole, wow.
On the wing, Bridges. Here's Buzelis. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Bobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And Howard still has more than enough left here to finish off plays like that.
Here's Klintman. A 3-pointer is right on target. Klintman's got 6.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Pistons leading by 7. And that one is hammered home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Williams. Pass to Klintman. 19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Buzelis' shot is good.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Poole with it. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Poole's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Klintman. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pelicans trailed by 9. Here's Poole driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass. Poole's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Pelicans. Pass to Holmes. Here's Klintman. Nice ball movement by Detroit. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now here's Poole. Defended by Bridges. Screened by Howard. Lobbed up there for Howard. Ball stolen. Pushing it up. And Holmes throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Poole. 10 points for him.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Klintman misses. Pelicans trailed by 9. To the wing right side. Buzelis with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. Pass to Klintman. Bridges outside. Here's Klintman. Just 5 to shoot. Now Buzelis. He's covered by Clark. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Down low. Here's Howard. Good work defensively by Holmes. Pistons leading by 9. Pass to Williams. Here's Klintman. He's covered by Clark. Back to Williams. Out to Bridges. Here's Klintman. 8 points for him. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Spins. And here's Poole for 3. Pelicans keep it alive. Here's Howard. And the rejection by Holmes. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. For 3, Bridges. Second shot opportunity. And the basket by Klintman. Klintman's got 10.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having the EGA.
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And timeout called by Willie Green. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Pelicans trailed by 14. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Riza Shea wide open. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 8.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Deep 2 from Russell. Not wasting any time in taking the shot and knocking it down.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Pistons.
The Pistons have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And that one falls for Holland. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pelicans trail by 17. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Russell. Again, Russell missing. Here's Richardson. Rebound by Azubuike.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Lays it up off the glass.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Richardson. Slammed in by Richardson.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. There's Russell with a 3.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Got a hand on it. Brooks with no one around. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot.
32.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pistons leading by 14. In the corner, it's Richardson. Traps in the tray. Richardson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Detroit.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
A good look from Riza Shea, and it's good off the back rim and in. And that's 10 points for Riza Shea. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And free throw good from Reddish.
At the line for the Pelicans, Reddish.
Both free throws good from Reddish. Pistons leading by 17. They get a hand on it. Pass to Richardson. Right side, Porzingis. Riza Shea with it. And here's Richardson. Takes the 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. To the middle. And Howard with the stuff.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Outside Odom. Drills the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 18.
another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Got that one up quick.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
There's the triple. Porzingis with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
They get it again. The kick out to Odom. Back to Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
And Odom is a rarity, that tall, slender forward with guard-like passing ability.
Bobbed up there for Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
And how about Odom facilitating the shooter there, not holding the ball or forcing his own shot.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Pistons leading by 20. Odom a screen. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Greg, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Nice shot from the wing.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Richardson, no luck. Pelicans trailed by 20.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Detroit.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of two that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lamar Odom.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Richardson outside, knocked away. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Here's Richardson. Pass to Holland. And the call will be against Jason Richardson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here is Poole. This one for three. Bangs home the trifecta. And here are the Pistons now. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Richardson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one drops. And Richardson drops them both. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.